Cooking. Some say it's an art.
It's a science.
Mildly sexual.
Wait, what?
What?
Welcome! Today, we are going to learn how to make sushi.
Authentic Japanese sushi.
Actually, it's more westernized, but
Authentic Japanese sushi.
I guess.
We are the Chopstick Gang, and this is our kitchen.
Learning to make California rolls.
So our friend Jay here is an expert at making sushi.
I wouldn't say expert.
Jay here was trained in Japan.
No, it was Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
He was trained in the art of sushi in Tokyo, Japan.
Sure, whatever.
You're actually going to teach us how to make, California rolls today, though, right? And you said in the beginning, it isn't actually an authentic Japanese dish.
Correct, it's not.
Ah, yes, the brief history of the California roll. So this is probably not a surprise, but newsflash, it wasn't created in Japan. It was actually created in Little Tokyo in LA by Ichiro Mashita in the 60s. No, not the 1860s, but yes, the 1960s. Other reports state that he made it in the 70s, but I digress. The original roll had seaweed on the outside of it, rather than today's standard of on the inside, or what is called a uramaki, the inside-out roll. But you may be thinking, but wait, I thought a different guy made this roll. Well, actually, you're correct. There were two other so-called inventors of the roll. Another contender for the creator of the roll is a Japanese-Canadian chef named Hidekazu Tojo from Vancouver. In the 1970s, he made this sushi roll, calling it the Tojomaki roll. A majority of people didn't like the seaweed on the outside, so he started making it, as you guessed, on the inside. He claims that the majority of his clientele came from out of town, and quite a few came from LA. Hence, the name being changed to the California roll. Our last contender is named Ken Sousa, also hailing from LA. From what I've found, his story is similar to the other two. He came to fame in the 1980s when Gourmet magazine credited him with making the California roll. Now, regardless of who made it, one thing is similar. They all used crab, avocado, cucumber, and made the roll in a uramaki style. Now let's get on to making some sushi.
And that's the brief history of the California roll.
That's really interesting, Jay.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like it's a little bit of a cultural appropriation thing. So, what are we going to need to make this?
Actually, everything you need is going to be right here.
First of all, you're going to need a sushi mat. You can find one of these online on Amazon or at your local Asian food store. You'll need rice, a cucumber, make sure to peel that cucumber, an avocado. You're going to need imitation crab, mayonnaise, soy sauce, sushi seasoning or vinegar, seaweed, also known as nori, and sesame seeds, preferably roasted. After peeling your cucumber, cut off the tips. Then cut your cucumber in half lengthwise. After cutting in half lengthwise, cut each half into quarters and then half again. Make sure you cut out the cores of the cucumber as shown in the video. Cut off the tip of the avocado. Then cut it in half along the core. With the one half, cut slices into it and peel it. With the other half, do the same thing, cut it, and cut slices and peel it. Make sure you have an avocado that's not too tough or too soft. Take your bag of imitation crab and crumple it up. This will help break it down. Next, take a fork and use it to shred your imitation crab. Once it is properly shredded, add mayonnaise to the mixture. You don't want too much mayonnaise, otherwise it will be too runny, and you do not want that. take your seaweed and fold it in half. Then tear it in half along the fold so you have 2 even sheets of seaweed. Take your rice and make it into a ball, putting it onto your seaweed and spread it evenly along the whole length. When you spread it, make sure that you have enough rice to cover the entire length of the seaweed. This is very important. Next, add sesame seeds to the roll. Then flip your roll over and add 1 or 2 slices of cucumber, several slices of avocado, and then shredded imitation crab along the length of the roll. Next, it is time to put it on the mat. When rolling your sushi, make sure to press firmly while shaping your roll. This is very important. When done, put it back on your cutting board and tap the edges to make sure that stuff does not fall out and further shapen your roll. When you cut, make sure to put water along the length of the blade. This helps cut your sushi. Cut in half. Bam! Look at that. Beautiful. Then take a finger slice size and cut. Then cut in half again and cut those halves in half again. Your sushi is now done.
So this is how you make the California roll. Note that we did drizzle some sriracha mayo on it, which is a delicious addition to it.
So, can I eat it now?
Man, can I eat it?
Yeah, dig in.
Okay.
Dig in.
Heck yeah.
Man, okay.
That's pretty good.
Soy sauce if you need it.
That was actually really good, Jay. Not even like hamming it up for the camera, it was actually really, really good.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
It was like a 8 out of 10.
Don't stop me from eating it either.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Man, that was really, really good. And so I'm really excited to say this, but Zach and I are about to do a competition to see who can make the better California roll, and we're going to be judged by our own Iron Chef Jay.
What?
Bring on the gauntlet!